drinking, going, get it. Bad little bitch, gon' suck a dick real quick for a brand new sit. I ain't got a problem, I've been on my strip, got a 6-0 in.
What's going on? It's Dom Dudes and Friends with the story begins. You know how we carry it like your grandmother's grocery, out of Fresh Grocer, BB Carradine, Molly Coleman, King Twig. This might be the fastest episode you ever seen in this bitch. Let's go. Stop the beat. Topics, titties. Do we suck them? Why don't we? Nipple rings, clean them, taste like quarters. Feet, wash the bottom of them even if you're in the shower. Doesn't look like you're doing Labor Day cookouts.
That's an introduction.
And welcome.
Welcome to the pod.
Of course, it's always down.
We're back. I'm pretty sure this episode is going to come out 3 years from now, so let's get into it. Y'all drawing the movie. We're officially back after viewing it. The star of the movie, other than Boone and Rich, Molly Cobain is in the building, basically blending in with the darkness.
We cannot see him.
Molly.
He's white as hell.
Hey,
Once he opened his mouth.
How I feel about the movie?
How you feel about the movie?
Oh man, I feel like I did an exceptionally great job.
I'm glad you feel like that. I can't wait for us to tell you how we feel. Continue.
But no, I feel like the movie was a good job, man, for the most part. I know it's a lot of things that the critics might want to say, though. You know, I'm kind of intrigued.
People are really, really critical of the movie behind closed doors.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we're an open door policy over here, though.
Indeed.
The Dom Dukes and Friends podcast.
The Dom Dukes and Friends legislation, you are not safe.
At all.
No punches, player.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we're going to sit here and talk about the pros and cons of y'all drawing the movie. Brought to you in part by my guys over there at the Boone and Rich Foundation, or BNR Films.
BNR Films.
Shout out to BNR Films, man. You know, this is what we do. We just get critical on segments like this. But for real, I'm happy to be a part of something that was kind of special. That was special.
I mean, I say it was definitely special for like the city, for like what it stood for, like
Right.
how it was like
Banded
you know?
together.
Yeah, like, but I feel like it didn't shed light on everybody's character, considering the fact that everybody was in it. It just gives me that everybody was just placed in it. Like, shout out to Boone and Rich, like, for even setting it up, but it was just like niggas was just in it, bro. Like, it's just like I need a real life storyline outside of like the storyline that it was, like the kids drawing and shit. It didn't lure me in of that segment of the kids really, really drawn outside the little nut shit. It was just like you and Ish for sure. Snapped out like no bet, like hands down. And shout out to everybody that was in the movie. But
sure.
if I like remember the movie, I literally it goes back to Molly and Ish. Like that's all I can possibly just be like. And everybody did they thing in it. It's just like me personally was just like I can just y'all drawing Molly and Ish. That's all I got for you. Shout out to everybody else though.
I respect that. Well, Twig, you didn't have a chance to see the
No, yeah, I saw the bootleg version.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout out to Paulie.
Fat boy.
Shout out to Paulie.
viewer
I
and
ain't even need to
supporter
buy
of
that,
the
Joe.
pod.
You know what I'm saying?
We love you, 215 Paulie.
You mean?
Was he in the movie?
Yes.
Paulie was in
Yeah,
the movie.
Paulie
was in the movie.
Paulie
Yeah.
definitely.
That's why he felt like he had all rights to leak everything.
John,
Saw the whole bootleg version.
fuck the streaming platform. Go to Paulie's platform. You got
Yeah.
you.
But
So yeah, even based off the bootleg version, it was just a lot that it was like, yeah, this John, like, it's nice that y'all got these people in this movie, but the directing wasn't there for me. Like that's one of the main things when I'm watching a movie, I'm looking for. So if the director not there, I'm kind of glad I only watched the bootleg version. To be honest, like, cause I'd have been mad if I wasted my bread and I would have been sitting there that John and been like, yeah, my man's in this John. That's what's up. He doing this thing, but if it's overall not a good movie, like I'm a movie guy, like me myself.
No,
personally.
facts.
I'm a movie
Right.
guy. So if it's not going, you mean I'm gonna be real critical about it. So like I said, being as though Paulie posted most of that shit, and I was watching it, and I'm like, yeah, like this John. It was. I mean, it could have been better. Like I said, the directing for one is the one thing I can straight go off of. That it wasn't good. Like even with your part, like you did your thing on your part with the pieces, $63. So like, but the way they transition, like, cause like when your part over, like the way they transition
It's like,
into,
what?
you know what I'm saying? Like it just none of it just
It
you
didn't
mean
make sense.
and then it don't sound like a movie. Like when you watch a movie, it's just a certain atmosphere a movie's supposed to have. It don't another part of that's directing that comes into play. It didn't sound like a movie. Like it didn't get at like damn, I'm really watching a movie on a big screen. It feel like it because we in AMC, but like
No,
it
I get
didn't.
what
You
you're
mean?
saying. I'm slightly heavy critical of it as well, because like you said, I'm a movie nigga as well. Movies is like my thing. I go to movies alone. I watch a bunch of different various of movies in the crib. It was just, I felt like it was missing the funny. People made me look at it differently because they like this could have been looked at as a drama.
That was insane to me. When
Yeah, somebody brought me that angle where it was like I felt like it was a drama, and they sprinkled some funny in there, but it was mostly trying to focus on basically the drill rappers and shit like that. So I was like, okay, that's one way to look at it, but I looked at it as from the cast was great. The directing I thought was okay on the directing. It was a couple cuts that we could have did a little better on, but I thought the direction of it was cool because they gave a lot of the actors in there the freedom to do them. I feel like they didn't capture it. Because when I first seen it, I was real critical of the movie. Like, I don't know if I really like it. I liked Marley and Ish. Those were the stick out points, and Chichia. Like the dynamic between Chichia and Ish and Adrian, other than Marley, that gave me a little something. And Boone had a bunch of standout funny moments.
Yeah.
His whole continuous role wasn't like funny per se, but he had a bunch of joints where I can go to and say, he made me laugh here, he made me laugh here, he made me laugh. So it was them moments, but I feel like niggas didn't capture what they were given. Like Boone and Rich gave a lot of niggas freedom on the joint from what I'm knowing, because I wasn't a big part of the whole film. But I'm cool with Marley, I'm cool with Ish. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with Chichia. A bunch of motherfuckers who was, on the joint. Even when I talked to Boone and Rich, they gave the actors, gave y'all a lot of freedom, which I can see you and Ish took full advantage of, which make y'all stand out to the point where y'all stand out so bad that it makes me notice everybody else didn't stand out.
Right.
So it's like, damn, niggas ain't even.
Like niggas, y'all took y'all moment to do y'all moment.
I was more excited. They sold me on the nostalgia of having all y'all on screen in the unity of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They sold me from that. The promotion was top. Nobody, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Nobody promotes better than Boone and Rich.
For sure.
Yeah, the promotion was lovely.
Was crazy.
That
Was
shit
crazy.
I'm on 95.
And I would like to say, shout out to
them.
them as we're being critical of this movie. It was still great, and they rerunning it in the theaters for another week.
Yeah, for sure. Like we're not going to downplay like what y'all doing.
We're just telling you, like Molly said, the pros and cons of it.
But you need constructive criticism in order to make it crash better.
Yeah, because pause, but we're gonna keep coming.
Yeah,
the project is gonna keep coming.
The motherfucker's still gonna
from the bid. Because if you watch the bid, the first movie they came up with, and then you look at this, you can see the difference. You can see and feel it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this shit is that.
Yeah.
So us telling them the truth, like, hey man, we didn't like this part, but we love this, that, and the third. All they gonna do is soak it up.
Yep.
Because I know how they move.
Right.
They move street and militant, so they gonna hear everything. Oh damn, what was that being said? Okay, bet. So now we know how to carry it next time. Like I said, when I talked to them and they was getting the reviews back from my role, which I was bidding about it. I was joking about how minuscule and how small it was, but my role stuck out. Which they told me. I didn't take their word for it. Shout out to Boone and Rich. They told me man to man, like, no, bro, your parts is like they're noticeable. It's not no like, hey, yeah, you got your one part and then we'll forget. No, he like, your parts are pretty noticeable, which they were.
You took your moment.
Yeah. He like, you captured your moment. Same thing with Ish and Marley. I feel like y'all screen time, y'all time where it was like tap in was all the way taken advantage of.
Yeah.
I feel like they didn't go into Buck character enough.
For sure.
you knew Troy from back in the day. You knew y'all supposed to elaborate on that.
Like, okay, so what is
because the way they follow Buck from the store
and all that.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, by this time,
movie
by the time
y'all
you see it, it's gonna be 8 weeks.
Oh, y'all better have seen the shit by now.
That's a rumble me.
But from Buck, how he was like, damn, I know Lord Troy, and he was like, nah, niggas gooch now.
I thought he was gonna be a change.
I'm thinking that dynamic of like, okay, bet maybe because I knew Troy when he was young.
Yeah,
that dynamic that they never did anything with it.
Never did it.
I'm like, okay, they just gave me he gangsta bull.
Yeah.
Same thing with Jew and Meatball. Those are the biggest people in the movie.
Facts.
I love everybody. I'm a part of the movie, so you know it ain't no shade. I'm in this shit, and we gonna run this shit up until we can't run up no more. But they're the biggest content creators in this movie.
Yeah,
Rules should have been massified. Crazy work.
Crazy. Like
we
the way
see Meatball in and out.
Yeah, especially with the way she got with her motion. Like she was
now. Granted, Meatball, all that shit that happened with Meatball happened after the movie was shot.
But even when they shot that shit with Meatball had motion though.
Yeah.
Like Meatball motion was kicking. Like no, y'all was supposed to elaborate on her too. Like
a lot of
to bring in Jew with that whole face shit and his facial expression.
Yeah, I feel like we seen Jew the rapping scene.
Yeah,
we seen Jew when you talk to the guy that works at the rec center. That was it. I don't remember anything.
Rizzy popped in.
Yeah, Rizzy popped in the Cosmic Cab segment. Spoiler alert once again. Cosmic Cab segment when they're on the come up show, when Bubbles and the Park Apes are on the come up show. He had his one part there, and I believe he has another part. Yeah.
He got the part and he has the part on Cosmic Cab. He got the part in the recreation center. And he got the part, but it's brief in the record.
Yeah.
And then he got another part. He got one more part. I just can't. He got like a speaking part too.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Like
but the fact that we're even fighting to remember it,
right, it's a problem.
Is proving what I'm saying to be. I feel like everybody was supposed to capitalize way more on this one. The Park Ape dynamic of everybody being around and the way it was loose, I feel like a lot of niggas didn't capitalize on their funny time.
Yeah.
Even if your role was serious, it could have been some serious funny shit.
Right.
Because we know
that's what I feel like it missed.
Yeah.
Like, because Boone gave enough time to niggas
he gave way too much time, so that's why I see like it's so much dead time where niggas is not. I'm not getting what you're trying to throw at me.
I'm expecting at least my minimum is 3 laughs a scene.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, listen, I'm always going
back up. Yeah. What you talking about? SBE Clothing. Make sure you tap in. The link's right here. We're sponsored now. That means we're important. And Dom Dukes and friends with these fucking guys. Molly, BB, Swig, and Rue. So what else is there to do?
We tap in.
The link's right here.
Right here.
Thanks,
you don't tap in. That's a rubber me tap beat. That's what I'm saying.
That's BE.
Cool bang out.
Some of the finest fabrics.
Oh yeah, also.
Yeah, they got stuff with women. I like the way you said your line. It's great. Yeah. That's it.
Thanks.
I need 3 laughs a scene.
Go off and when it's your moment. You can act, but just bring that. At this point, you gotta bring the funny into this shit. Like you gotta get into whatever character you had on that joint, whatever it was. I don't give a fuck if it was 2 seconds. How you bring it would have elaborated. What? It could have went a long fucking way.
Like when you got the bull kidnapped from the rec center. You're like, I got you, boy. Shit like that. Like that's memorable.
Yeah.
When it's like, I told him to wait in the house for 20 minutes.
The shit with Chichia.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, can I rap too? Fuck no.
Like
That's hilarious because we know Chichia.
Yeah.
Right.
That's hilarious. We need that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we needed, more dynamic of that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we didn't get that from niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot of time.
Yeah. I feel like, and I love Tata and Dre's dynamic. I feel like why would they just throw them right there? It's like, give me more. I wanted to see a little bit more of them. On top of them being on the billboard and shit, like a lot of people that was on the billboard wasn't like, you would have thought they was like main characters, if you will. However, this shit was fun.
So but I knew it wasn't that once I seen Dom on the billboard. You know
so now when you see the movie, you're expecting a little bit something different because of how this shit was promotion. I'm like, okay,
that was
so
my whole
what these
critique
parts
about
to be, like they gotta be main parts. So then when you see them, it's like, I don't get enough of them. I didn't get enough of that dynamic.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fraud. The fact that I know Tata and Driz the way I know them, it was sloppy. It was like they was fighting for jokes.
Right.
They was over each other. Where it was like, it's like, let each other eat. I feel like
take
they just
this time to
take this time to
off each other energy.
Yeah, y'all supposed to do the famous little joint they do.
Absolutely.
That hit because like I said, if you know them, you know them.
It's gonna hit regardless.
It's gonna hit.
Anyway.
So it was hitting. It was like I feel like they gave them like a quick little. Oh, this is the Park Apes.
Yeah.
They just there.
Do y'all thing real?
Yeah, do y'all thing real quick.
Yeah.
It was like, damn, how are y'all bartenders here?
Yeah, like why are y'all bartenders here? Y'all didn't elaborate on everybody, like however y'all placed them. It wasn't like, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't scripted. If you was on the scene, you got to be in a fucking movie. That's what it gave.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's what I said. That's what I
feel me? Like if you was around in the mix, oh damn, we could use you outside today.
That's what I'm saying.
Here, just do this part. That's what it gave. It didn't give script.
Like I feel like it was. People. I feel like the movie was more clout than the actual movie.
An actual movie.
Like everybody that was on the billboard, they just was people who had names.
Yeah,
and like even when they was
and I feel like with the bid, it was more movie than the clout.
Because if they would have had the promotion that they had for the bid, what? If they would have took this promotion and used that for the bid?
Yeah, no. They did. I ain't gonna fraud. The bid promotion is what made me even stay
from
on
the buses and shit. What?
They had the billboards with niggas' faces on them.
Oh yeah, that's when everybody was on the John.
Yeah, like in the little boxes.
They snapped out on that John.
It was real little.
Yeah, but
it was
in
still
the
like
movie, everybody got their time and they went the fuck off. Everybody did what they were supposed to do in the bid. No bet.
I feel like with this John, they went cleaner cut.
Yeah,
and they lacked on the content. Everything else, like this one, looks great, put together great. Everything flowed great. Y'all missed out on the content part. On the bid, it was all content. It didn't matter which way it was cut because we was laughing every scene.
Right.
It gave us something to bid about every scene. Like, oh my God, look at these niggas. Oh damn, that's how niggas really be in jail. Oh no, look at the jail. Look at these. Like it was always some shit every scene.
Right.
Where we didn't care. Right. Because some movies we watch because it looks so bad. Like, yo, no, this joint's the bid, but like, it's the bid because you can see the microphone hanging out the fucking bottom.
Niggas just really got to be them. Like, niggas was just them. Like, they still had like some type of script role, but niggas actually like brought that shit to life where it was just like, they was
and that's
them.
why it's crazy because I feel like the only motherfucker who had a script role in this joint was you and Buck. That's why I thought his joint was gonna go more
like
deep into the. You mean?
Yes.
Y'all the only ones that had like, oh, all right, we know this is Bubbles. He's stated as this, and he's top bull in Bubbles' joint.
Yeah,
he's the hitter.
Yeah,
right.
Because he like, he changed his name to Gooch.
Wish they would have hit your backstory. Why you got this face? Where did this come from? Like I wish I would have known.
Yeah, because explain why you're wearing this war paint.
Yeah,
right.
Why these jackets are such a stamp? Why is it such the jackets? Why is the jackets? Why I got these jackets for everybody? Why? Why does everybody have jackets?
I
like,
get it.
What's your thing with jackets? Like I was just trying to figure out what was going on. Like,
that's why I said it was a bunch of little shit. That it makes it some shit when it's a bunch of little shit.
Yeah, and it makes it crazy when it's missed. It's just like
yeah, because I left the theater like, damn, that was a good joint, but I'm underwhelmed.
Right.
That shit left me like, oh, that was a good joint. I was supposed to leave like, no, that shit had me cracking the fuck up.
Yeah,
right.
I wasn't supposed to leave saying that was a good movie.
Yeah,
I was supposed to leave like, no, this
they wild out
is,
like
is
they
that.
funny as shit. Like
is that
that's what it was. Yeah. That's the response I was expecting
from that joint. Yeah,
like even from myself, I just knew that I was going to come out this joint.
Yeah,
right, in tears and
so it left me underwhelmed to where it was like, oh,
wow.
Now, I'm so much a sucker for cinema. You could sell me on a 2.
Right.
You could sell me on a 2 for what you left in this.
Yeah, what you missed out.
If you selling me on a, this was a sprinkle because we about to lead up to y'all drawing 2 and it's about to take
go off. Okay.
Them niggas booked now. They mad. Niggas about to really die.
Troy out the streets or some shit.
Because I ain't gonna front. The trailer gave me Bad Boys.
Right.
The outlook gave me action comedy.
Right.
Which it was a lot of action in this joint, which gave me like, damn, these niggas wilding out.
Right.
Niggas shooting left and right. They jumping out on niggas.
Right.
I'm like, okay, this giving me that. That's why I said, but with all y'all in it, I'm expecting the funny.
The funniest.
That's the only thing that left.
Because it's a bunch of comedians in it.
Yeah, bro, you got
can't put a bunch of comedians in a movie and say it's not a comedy.
Go dry like that.
Yeah.
That's like putting everybody, Eddie Murphy, like that's like doing Harlem Nights and saying, "Oh, this is not a comedy."
Yeah,
it's a comedy. Like
that's why I'm like, no, it's based on real life shit. You could market it as a drama, but it would have to be drama comedy or action comedy.
Right.
This is a comedy. It's literally over 5 to 6 comedians
in the movie.
I should never come out of this joint not saying it's the funniest movie of the year.
So what's y'all?
So out of 5 stars, what y'all give it?
Yeah,
I give it a 3 out of 5 stars.
I was about to say the exact same thing. 3.
I give it a 3 out of 5 stars.
Man, that's crazy. Everybody was on the same
3 ain't bad.
No, not everybody.
It's
great, but
that's why I said don't let the
wasn't a
critiques.
bad movie.
Yeah, don't let the critiques of it.
Don't let the cons
make y'all think it wasn't a good movie.
Yeah, it was definitely a good movie. I like how it went. What they was.
Yeah,
it just
but we're just gonna
shit.
be honest because that's our job,
and we expected more.
Speaking of the shooting scenes, they left the motherfucking.
It
was no
and
sound.
That's directing. Directing is what I'm talking about.
There was no sound.
If the directing is not there, that's literally
that's not directing. That's production.
That's production.
Yeah, production.
That's the editor. They missed it.
They missed
it
out of it. So everybody, even when y'all went over this, everybody missed it.
But that's still directing because the director has over the production. Yes, the director has to watch over that.
Somebody missed it. We don't know who missed it.
But I'm saying when you make a movie, the director he wants he chooses how to shoot the film and which angles and blah 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 blah.
Right,
everything.
That's the guy that's on the floor.
And then editing everything like you said. That's production.
Producers?
But the director is still supposed to watch what the producers edited in the finished product.
Yeah, he probably watched it. Seen the scene was where it needed to be. It's the sound dude doing the video that needs to check and make sure the levels is right. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, okay, let's check the levels. Okay, the scenes is right. They missed one part where it just went a little blank.
Still the director's job.
That's crazy.
Like after they do that, it's still the director. The director is supposed to watch. That's your movie. You directed this movie.
Yeah, you're supposed to actually go back.
You're supposed to go back after they do that, no matter what, and be like, "Yo, you missed this. Go do that again."
I think they only had to be that movie theater. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping. I'm thinking it was just that movie theater on that one point.
So what, the movie theater just went silent at a random time?
No, because when it was running back, it was still delayed because they going like this and there was no sound when it was running behind the car. They like this ducking and you don't hear shit.
That's wrong when we did, kid.
That's what I'm saying. They all come to direct.
Yeah, you still missed that.
That's why I got 3 out of 5.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a crazy.
Which is still a great rating.
Right. Absolutely.
I would advise you to go see it.
Yes.
I wouldn't say, hey man, it's not one of them Jones. No, go see it.
So support
it definitely has its funny moments, and I want you to see exactly what we're talking about. Where I feel like people miss the funny.
Yeah.
But all in all, niggas did a great job.
Sure. Shout out to the fucking city.
Once again, this is the biggest joint for the biddy.
Sure,
for the city. Ripping out. They extended it. They extended it another week in the theaters because it was selling out.
Dope.
So niggas is definitely supporting.
Because it's some different shit that Philly niggas don't be doing.
Yeah, man. Tap in.
Yeah, shout out to the selling out too.
Yeah. We sold out. We sold out. A few theaters.
Molly for having his own William Simpson.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Petey Crack. Shout out to him and them.
Molly been on the city run. Molly been outside.
I also want to say shout out to
black suits and shit.
You know, little shit.
Golly, this man showed up in a black truck.
I knew the security was good. They start securing me.
Right, hey, listen.
You good? I said, damn, nigga, relax. Nigga, I ain't pay you.
Shout out to my dog. Legal, man. That's my best friend, man. Like that security shit been securing me all my life, man. Shout out to Nori, and they whole security team and legislation for that night.
For
man,
sure, for
hold
sure.
me down, man. That was a good job. Yeah, shout out to PD. Shout out to Free, right? He was supposed to be in the building, right? But he had to make a hard decision, pause, between me and none other than Jay-Z.
That's not a hard decision.
That is not a hard decision.
I'm not even texting you back.
I'm not even.
I'll see you when I get back.
You,
He was-
and you better know what
Pause, so you
happened
was
from when
saying
you
that.
see my
You-
story. And
Should have never even said it was.
Hold on, how Free called me and said, "Yo, I'm on my way." Like, you're on your way from, like, you trying to speed from Jay-Z? No, stay longer. Okay,
yeah,
said
bro.
you better
And tell him I said hello.
What
Can
you
I
talking
come?
about?
Like,
Can I slide up
Can I
there?
slide? Like,
I would have been
if I
sitting
get
in
a
the rough.
ride, can I slide?
Fuck the-
Like,
I'd
Fuck
have missed
the
the premiere
premiere.
and shit. Yeah, I'd have missed that joint. Be next to who to get some of that game.
why you ain't say that? You should have like, if I get a ride?
I mean, I didn't know he was going
I
home. I didn't know that.
If you would have put out the call that there was a chance niggas could have met Jay-Z.
Bro, Twig. I need the car.
Now remind you, I'm not even a big Jay-Z fanatic, but it's Jay-Z.
That would have been some of the top content.
It's only certain moments. Pause. But you got to dig deep.
Yeah.
Fucking
Jay-Z, that's a
man.
joke.
Certain niggas is at a level where it's like, hey man, this isn't even dig eating. You gotta get that nigga his flowers when you see him.
Facts.
Like nigga, you the goat, nigga. Like you gotta show him some love. Damn, boy, you done made it 40 fucking years, nigga.
To get Jay-Z on the Cobain Report, my career's...
That's for him not to give you the fist bump acknowledgement. Hey man,
Hey, that's it. It's your boy.
because now I'm
Damn.
lying. Somebody
Yep.
take the picture moment we fist bump because we working.
Yep. Yeah, I just got signed to Rockefeller.
Yeah, he told me if I get
Shit
this,
just
if,
became legit.
Yeah, remember the
that's
Rock
gonna be the
Nation
album cover and shit.
comedian.
Name of the album when Hove told me.
Yeah, when Ho told me Volume 1.
When Hove told me volume 1.
Speaking of Ho, Volume 1. Oh.
Look,
Look at that.
straight
Look at you.
driving.
Yes.
Diggy in.
No, but I caught him though, because it's Ho, baby.
He said what I caught it.
He don't fall. I mean, he draw.
Shit, no, if you would have. So shout out to Free and the whole Freedom Thinkers Academy.
He was supposed to
FTA
come through,
gang.
man. I love you, big homie, for that.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna get a movie, man. I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
3.5.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because I love the unity about it.
What's the half for? Explain the half.
The half is the unity.
Okay.
The way they put it together. You know,
Yeah,
I just give,
that was my half, to be honest.
yeah. I'm just giving it a slight edge because I for the first time in a long time, I just felt happy as shit that the city was actually together.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Just together, like I mean,
love
we ain't
that.
been together like that in a while and shit. You know, niggas be having.
Only, I ain't gonna keep it to me. Only Boone and Rich can do that.
yeah,
Sure.
for real, yeah.
Nobody
Only them
else.
two.
Nobody else gets us together like
Nope.
that.
Yeah.
No,
Without
that's a
even,
fact.
shit,
especially
though,
with
for
no
real, like-
beef and no problems or nothing. Like
Yeah.
niggas just working.
Yeah.
Like-
Shout out to
Everything
Born
was
and
That's-
Raised.
that's
cordial, you know what I'm
dope.
saying?
Yeah.
Every shooting was cordial, nothing crazy went down.
Yeah, no
that shit
stories
was
about
we
shit.
be-
That shit was dope.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't see off of
The
that, bro.
crazy thing is we ain't gonna act like this neither. Y'all niggas, a lot of niggas that was on set was underlying beefing and shit too.
No, for sure.
No bullshit.
Word?
We like niggas don't like each other like that.
Here we go. He always got some
All
new
right,
shit
right,
right here
right.
with the Cobain report.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
we gonna be like each other.
Listen, you can tell when I came in there, right? I was talking to everybody. I don't have, you know what I'm saying, except
Right,
for y'all.
right.
So when I came into that situation, you wasn't there.
Right.
None of y'all there. So I had Sturdy with me. So it was like, fuck, I'm just gonna be me. I'm my own. So I'm talking to Snapper, I'm talking to Jew, I'm talking to these two, I'm talking to them two. And they telling me, people telling me, I don't really fuck with you, but I ain't, I'm like,
Oh, okay. Right.
you know, when you the
When you the only nigga that don't got no beef with nobody.
Yeah.
So, you know, I would never, and notice y'all secrets are safe with me.
Say, y'all know who y'all is, but
y'all
Don't
know-
tell me
worry
because
about-
I bet y'all didn't know. It's like,
but however, the for Boone and Rich to be able to put that together, that's some powerful shit.
yeah, bro.
for sure.
Only they can do
That's
that. Only they can do that shit right there, bro.
So I salute them.
It's just the comedy
together.
wasn't executed.
and that's why it was a 3.
Yeah.
Y'all missed me with the comedy with all these motherfuckers.
Had me locked in.
Maybe sometimes it might be too many. Because sometimes
Yo.
people,
Yes, absolutely.
some people,
I said
because they didn't utilize pound cake as much. She had 2 lines. She fell on the Boone ankle,
Even with
and
Stanford and shit.
she had that one funny line she did give me when she was like, "Oh man, I can't believe they shot the food."
Funny as shit. It's
That
an
caught
iconic
me.
If you
moment.
going to do a star comedy, you gotta have a solid 5 main, a solid 5. And then outside,
I feel like they did that
with.
with they went Boone, Rich, Molly, Ish, Buck.
Yep.
That was the starting 5.
Yeah, but then you put too many other like heavy hitters as
In the
just
same
random.
motion.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
role
that's
players.
why I said that's not a solid 5. They put too many heavy hitters as
Where
just randoms.
it
Like,
honestly
yeah,
would have gave more if you would have elaborated on Buck's story where he end up at the joint and then you see like Driz and Tata as the bartender where you can lead it. It's like it's giving me some type of leeway. You're like, oh
Right.
shit.
Yeah,
they
everybody.
doing their thing.
Yeah, niggas needed an intro.
Look,
I need
and
an
the
intro.
reason why I say that, this ain't fucking This Is the End or what's another movie?
Right.
Like where like these is a bunch of actors who already have made a name for themselves and everybody know they ish, and so like motherfuckers like Kevin Hart can die off in the beginning of the movie type shit, and like motherfuckers don't care the movie's still good. You know what I'm saying? These is all up and coming motherfuckers. They fans want to see them in a movie. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so if somebody like really wanting to see Meatball in the movie and she ain't really got a role, they gonna be like, what the fuck?
Damn,
I just
what
come
the
in
fuck
here.
I
Like,
No,
like,
that's
you know what I'm
facts. That's
saying?
facts.
So like, so I feel like what up and coming, like you really like it's good to have a bunch, but like you gotta know how to move everybody, and you can't overdo it. Cause like I said, when you just throwing people in there, it's just like, I feel like it's just for the clout of it. It's like, it's not really for the actual art of the fucking movie. Like I said, when I watch, like, I'm a real fucking movie guy, like, in art period. Like when I look at art, like it's a different type of thing that I'm looking for. I'm not just looking at some shit just to look at it. Like I'm looking at the messages given, like how it makes me feel, But if I don't feel nothing, I feel like y'all just threw a bunch of shit at me. That's what it's not going to really intrigue me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it made me feel like damn, like, did y'all try?
Yeah. They actually walked out of y'all drawing saying y'all draw it.
It was a good drawing, but like it was the fact that, like I said, I feel like they just threw everybody in there.
Everybody can't have the big top role. It's just
And I wouldn't have cared if y'all threw everybody in there and y'all hit the funny.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Learn how to place them.
Y'all bunched them in there and didn't give me random funny other than Ish and Chichia. Like when y'all were at the headquarters, they had the headquarters popping.
Yeah.
Right.
When you had the moment when Buck was talking to the new recruit boy and you came up, y'all was having y'all serious talk, even just Ish ad-libbing in the back.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm
matters.
expecting all the way through.
Yeah.
Right.
It should be so much going on where it's just like, yo, these niggas is y'all
Where every
drawing.
time Chichia's like, shut the fuck up. Like, he always add ish because there's always got something to
That's
say.
like, yeah,
give
you
me
might be able to
something.
get a jacket. Fuck no.
Right.
No, you know what I can do for this jacket?
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody was supposed to have that.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody was supposed to have that. Like when you was threatening the boy from the center and Jew was right there. You dead.
Yeah,
You're going to die.
Y'all stumbled over each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because you went to say a line and you cut them off. And it did that. I hate that. Not in a professional film. You don't keep that.
Yeah, like that's a part of. You see what I'm
Cut
saying?
that something.
We did that shot a few times too.
Yeah, you feel me?
And for that to be the end result?
He was supposed to ad-lib everything you say. You don't even know. You did. Because when I do this, it's over for you.
Cousin.
We got a clean part like that though.
That's
We
crazy.
had a
That you
clean
said.
part like that.
Because I ain't going for. I would have liked to see Jew in the Tay TV role.
Damn, that would have been hard.
How about that?
He playing both sides. Spoiler alert again.
Right.
He's playing both sides. He with Mr. Maurice at the community center. He trying to be with the park. He the one with the red chucks.
Yeah.
Right.
It would have been funnier as him getting kidnapped, crying.
Bitching
With
and
the
shit.
face.
Right.
Yo, this shit got 8,000 views, cousin. They gonna come kill us.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I could have took
Damn.
Tay being one of the park apes.
Right. I didn't think about it like that.
For sure.
Yeah, like I feel like certain shit should have been like
Brainstorm.
if you know who these
Placement.
people are, if you know who these people are,
Fucking
just
placement.
place them a little
Just
better.
first take a step back
to get
think
the
about
funny.
it. Let's see what
They
we
got
gonna
the
do.
production, the visual,
Yes.
and the
Yes.
credit down.
Right.
All that's A1.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All that's A1. But what we came for, y'all
You
missed.
miss.
We didn't care if it looked janky.
Right.
I wanted.
We didn't care if it wasn't all the way there. We
we wanted
know
funny.
what y'all working with.
Right.
Y'all independent.
Right. You get-
Y'all independent. So we not expecting Martin Scorsese to be
Yeah, we ain't
coming
expecting
on screen. Yeah, we
Tarantino,
ain't expecting no fucking Tarantino,
Nigga, we
no
expecting
Spielberg.
funny.
Michael Bay and shit.
We was expecting comedy.
But
we were
the
expecting
one
funny.
thing we knew when we walked in,
Is
I'm
that
gonna be
I'm about to
fucking
crack
bone.
the fuck up.
Period. No matter if I don't like anything, I know I laugh.
I know that I laughed my motherfucking
I know I
ass
motherfucking
off.
laugh.
That's all that fucking matters.
Damn. I feel like I know. I hear the criticism, but I feel like I feel like listening. We kind of feel.
But that's why I said when I talk to you, I talk to Ish, I talk to Jew,
Yeah. Right.
I talk to Tay TV. Even when you talk to Boone, it's so much shit they had to go through. It's probably way funnier clips out there, Joe. Because even at the end of the movie, they show some of the bloopers and some of the clips
Right.
at
Right.
the end where it's like, oh, okay, like okay, this is what niggas was drawing. Niggas, I get it. They went too far on the clean.
Yeah.
Right.
They went full movie.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
they said. I don't know if it was like AMC or somebody over in wherever they was trying to get the movie approved and all that. Like when we had the guns on the billboard.
Yeah, they had them removed.
Yeah, we had to remove.
I
them.
can understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's marketing.
right. So I don't
That's
know if-
marketing.
I don't
They ain't
know-
got nothing to do with the film.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
That's marketing.
I'm just making sure.
They ain't got nothing to do with the film.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm about to say these Deadpool is fucking.
And Boone and Rich know
Crazy
funny.
as shit.
Right.
That's the only reason it's even a critique because they know funny.
Right.
It ain't like these some out of touch niggas or something.
Right.
They know.
Right. Right. You do.
So for it to miss that, that's why we're like, oh
Cause
damn.
Boone funny outshine niggas funny. He
That-
did his funny.
Yes.
Boone had his moments where his funny was like, that's fucking Boone, bro. Where the running,
the
like
running-
Boone had his moments.
The
my
running,
nigga.
I'm about to tell.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta tell me
You
how
know,
to talk in my door, Daryl. Let the cops
Let
lady
the
know.
cops-
Yeah.
like that.
That's his funny.
This is funny.
That's why I'm like, okay, we got that.
Mm-hmm. We didn't get that from her.
We ain't get that from everybody.
Nigga was just there.
I didn't. I was expecting. I ain't going for even as Bubbles. I was expecting a Rumble Me Dickhead.
From the rip.
From Buck, I'm expecting a oh yes.
No, let me say something.
From-
All right, let me say something about Maul.
Yeah, it's certain shit.
I can't.
From Drizz and Tata, I'm expect. That's why I said when they hit they shit, I
I'm
said
like,
that's
yeah,
they
that's
shit.
they shit.
I don't like the fact they was stumbling over each other. It seemed like they was fighting for jokes.
Yeah, but they still
they
did
smoked
shit.
they shit.
They did they shit.
No, the fact I'm gonna tell y'all like. all
That's
right.
why Bubba Dub, John. He came. His scene was real quick. Just trash.
Right.
You, it's certain shit you gotta get off.
Well, no, let me just say this. When I'm acting, right, and I'm acting like as another person. All right, let me give you an example. When I first started doing skits, right, and all of my skits, this was my signature. I never said "Rumble Me Dickhead." I might have said it like if I'm verbally talking to y'all, like with like a side by side or from bed or whatever the case may be. But like in the skit, particularly if I made this skit, you gonna tell me that's a "Rumble Me Dickhead." It was always a shot at me. Now when I'm in a movie, especially Bubbles and shit, like I wanted Bubbles to not have nothing of Molly Cobain.
Which was a bad decision. I
For
think.
sure. What was first of all? What was Bubbles' character? Who the fuck was Bubbles?
No,
Bubbles is Dick Storboard.
No, it is. It's Dick
That's what I'm saying. So
Storboard
you
mixed with-
can't
but-
say that
No,
when your
however-
character is based off a character you meet.
But listen, even Dick Storbo or even Uncle Quickslap, how many times you ever record them ever see a Run With Me Dead Kid? Never, because they're never characters.
But at this point in
When I
time,
do, hold on. When I do characters, I never mesh them. Now this is the first time a character has been meshed, But I said, no, I don't want to bring the Molly dynamic in it. I don't want to rumble a dead kid. No, this
not
this
even
character's
that.
supposed to be
You
Bubbles.
supposed to
He got
rumble a
his own
dickhead,
makeup.
legislation, something under the act.
Right. I know, but no, I get it. But this is a whole different. If I go to Hollywood,
You can't say that
Hold
when
up,
the
if I go to
character is
Hollywood-
based off your Instagram character.
No, I understand.
You
that.
have to do it then.
No,
If you're a whole different, you mean Uncle Quick Slap's a whole different character. That has nothing to do with that. When you do Dick Storyboard, that has nothing to do with Uncle Quick Slap or Marley Cobain. The moment they made Bubbles fucking Dick Storyboard, now you can enter
You're still that. That's you right there, bro.
because your voice was Uncle Quick Slap a few times.
Yeah,
as
sure, for
Bubbles.
sure.
So
for sure.
that's why I said I'm expecting at least your catchphrase.
Because that's
Bubba
your
Dub wasn't
catchphrase.
Bubba Dub in there. He still gave you trash. Like I said, I still want the oh yes from Buck.
And on top of that, it's because
When he had the car scene when he was driving, like that should have been a
It's a
rapper.
different-
He supposed to be in that joint. Oh yeah, doing his
whether
stilo.
whatever it is that he do. Like,
Jew did it.
yes.
Uncle Rock did it.
Yes.
That's why I said they didn't use Jew enough.
Tata Driggs.
All his
did
scenes he hit it. I don't know about this guy.
They did it. They did it, and the fact that it's a Philly movie, you definitely was supposed to do it because it's a Philly comedy, bro. It's a different scenario if somebody else outside of Philly got you on a joint. All right, cool, nigga. It's a Philly fucking movie with
Because
all
it would have been hilarious when them broke up. Ooh, I'm back up, nigga.
Yeah.
Not so much even the run when
You
we
didn't
did
even
get
remember we did get just back up whenever
Is it-
you was going in, when niggas coming up on you, all that shit. Whether it's the Gorilla Man, whatever, bro. You just could have worked all that.
All right, so let me say this. Y'all right. Y'all totally right because that dynamic and bringing it with everything that y'all said was totally correct. I just believe sometimes, like, damn it, if I'm acting like, I'm just saying if I act like another person or if Bubbles supposed to be him, I'm going to give Bubbles his own identity.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
want
But
him to be
Bubbles
linked
really
in
didn't
with-
have his own identity. That's the thing.
But that's the reason.
Because there was
why.
no explanation on why
What the fuck-
why
who
this
the
man
fuck
got
Bubbles
white
was?
face on.
Yeah.
With a blonde wig.
I guess
Yeah.
With a
that
blonde wig.
that shit-
What
Well,
are
we
you
know
doing?
that nigga from Insta. Then you had the white face from
All right, let me ask y'all a
Instagram.
question.
Your name's Bubbles. You got a blonde
All right, let me
wig
ask
with a
y'all
white
this.
mask.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this.
sense.
All right, let me ask y'all this. Y'all ever see Meteor Man?
Yes.
Where did the villain come from? What's his backstory?
The Golden Lords. He was a street gang.
What's the Golden Lords back? What is that one villain?
Their backstory, they were trying to take over the neighborhood.
No, not they.
What do you mean? The
Well, no,
main
listen,
villain,
wait, hold
he
on.
was the leader of the Golden Lords.
All right, so give it. All right, hold on.
His backstory was selling drugs. He was trying to take over corporate America by drugs. That's why they had
So
the
what's
meeting with the
Bu-
white bull and
So
everything.
what's Bubbles' backstory?
We don't know.
So y'all mean to tell me that his back? Because I'm thinking like when y'all say backstory, like damn,
Bro, the
No,
back-
wait,
we're
don't cut me
saying
off,
why
bro,
do you
wait.
have on whiteface?
Y'all gonna let me finish talking
Go
my
ahead.
spill?
My fault.
All right, let me finish my spill. When I'm thinking y'all saying what's his origin, right? I get it. Damn, what's the white face and all that cool stuff, but they don't explain that. My what I guess what I'm asking is why is that a big thing? Because when you talk about any villain, right? We know Bubbles' whole thing was I'm a drill rapping dickhead boy that just shoot up shit. The thing that we was talking about. Fuck the funny. We was talking about the climax of what's going on in Philadelphia as far as the drill rap young boy. So Bubbles was this irate dickhead leader that was drawing. Now y'all want to know why the fuck he got the white shit on his face?
Why you
that
the,
part we
why
can't
you,
explain.
Not even that. Why are you the leader?
How do you started this?
Because
Why did it?
Obviously,
Because
so.
keep it
The
a
same
bean.
reason why.
'Cause they
Why
keep
did
it a
they
bean.
follow the Golden Lord leader?
Because he was running the drug game.
So obviously, I must have been one of the biggest, baddest motherfuckers out here if they was all.
But they
scared when I came around.
explained that in Meteor Man. They literally showed you why Bull was. They showed you who he was working for. They showed you how Don Cheadle was number 2 in that joint. They showed you. This joint is like, oh, all the things he talking about, you don't do. You ain't got no rapping scenes in this joint. You didn't smoke nobody in this joint. You threw some shots, but y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all do.
But they my squad. So obviously along at some point
but
in time.
I want to know why they
Did they
following
show-
the
did they-
bull with
BB,
the white
with the
face
white
and the,
face
and the
and the
wig.
Hear me out this. BB, did they ever show at any given point in time
Bro.
why the Golden Lords was following the Golden Lord leader?
Yes.
What work did the Golden Lord leader put in by himself to lead up to him being the Golden Lord leader?
He was
That's a
forward
Rumble
ball.
kid.
What do you mean?
No, wait. Name me one part in Meteor Man. Fuck
Bro,
it.
when
Let's
they
go
were
to Bad
sitting
Boys.
at the round table having the meeting.
Let's go to Bad Boys. Fouché.
Now you trying to switch the movie.
Wait, no, I'm just naming villains. Fouché.
Who's Boucher?
Fouché was the villain in Bad Boys 1.
Right, the drug cartel bull.
Okay.
They follow him because
Hold
he
on,
has
hold
the
on,
money.
hold on.
right?
Slow down. This is not what we're talking about. Bro, you have on white face and a blonde wig. Fouché just looked like a regular white man. There's no reason to question that. For instance, let me actually give you a real example. Robert Downey Jr. wearing blackface. They explained it. He was a dude playing another dude. Like, exactly. You gotta tell me what's going on. Why is this nigga white with a blonde wig?
Running this fucking Part 8 game.
Where
I'm
nobody.
trying to give everybody fucking jackets. You're going off about giving y'all got jackets hanging up. The fuck is you talking about? You got a gorilla on the side of you with fucking chains. Fuck is you talking about?
Y'all right.
I'm confused.
You gotta give me something.
We definitely give you the explanation.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then you bringing up, bro, then you bringing up Meteor Man, like, it's clearly in their name. They're the golden ones. Like,
No.
And the leader boy had a whole breakdown on why he was the leader, why he was sitting there talking to the corporate white boys, how he was trying to run shit.
I'm playing myself because even with the Joker, his backstory is cool all the time.
Backstory.
Why are you like
why are
this?
you white?
Why are you white with a blonde wig?
You look nothing like an ape.
Running a hood game.
Running black people.
Running black people in white face. And it's we're only even bringing it up because one of the funniest lines to me in the movie is when you're getting arrested. Spoiler alert.
For sure.
When you're talking to the cop like, damn, this is bullshit. You ain't never heard of white on white. This is white on white crime. I said,
Okay, whoa.
so he's acknowledging that he is dressing up in white face.
Okay, this is where we were the whole movie because it was at the end.
Yeah.
The fact that Gorilla Man has no lines but had the funniest lines.
Hey,
For
listen,
sure.
let me say this.
Because Gorilla Man's lines were wherever you said they were.
Part 2, boom, Rich. Part 2, we got to sit down and write together about the beginnings of Bubbles, all right? We got to give him the beginnings of
You gotta
Bubbles.
do
Bubbles
something.
origins.
We
At
gotta
this
give him
point,
Bubbles'
it
origin.
gotta go back between you.
'Cause I was assuming it was war paint.
Because why the fuck they got a crackhead in this fucking gang that's going off? He's snapping.
Right.
Every time he got some
This
sparks,
nigga Dom said war paint.
shooting. How the fuck?
I did think it was war paint.
Dom said war paint. Fuck this Max Payne.
No, I'm actually white, though. That's the crazy
I
part.
thought it was war paint because I'm like, oh, this nigga wilding out.
No, I'm white, boy.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all gotta give me something on
Yeah, no, we're going to give you something on Bubbles
Y'all
and
gotta
shit.
give
So bottom line is on this episode movie review of Y'all Drawn,
You know what I'm saying?
That shit was a 3.
we giving it a 3 out of 5 stars, which is a great
It was a
review,
great review.
which is a great rating actually. Once again, they sold out multiple theaters. Shout out to everybody in the film.
For sure, y'all did y'all fucking
Shout out to everybody that backed it, promoted it.
went to see it.
Yeah, went to see it
Check it
multiple
out.
times.
DM
Because I ain't gonna
me about it,
lie, I'm
whatever.
definitely gonna see it multiple times. We're gonna keep running it back up.
Yeah, no bullshit. We got to go.
Don't let this review get it fucked up. We're gonna run that back
Oh no,
up.
we're gonna see it again.
We're gonna see it again.
We're
And
just
again.
Philadelphia.
We're just Philadelphians. Like for sure.
Yeah.
I gotta smoke and watch
Now,
it.
granted, I did not watch it under the influence.
Yeah.
Shit is a lot funnier when you drunk and
When you drunk
fried.
and fried, for sure.
Damn.
So when, as y'all know, Boom and Rich, they always going to put it on the streaming platform. So if y'all not going to catch it in theaters at AMC theaters, you can check it out when it hits streaming platform. If you haven't checked out The Bid yet, that's on Amazon Prime and Tubi. Just type in The Bid, THEBID, The Bid.
Oh, y'all can see me because I was definitely in it.
BB's in that, Molly's in that. It's a bunch of other people in that joint. That's the first big one. They smacked them in the
first big
face
one.
again with Y'all Drawn.
Yeah.
Apparently they got The Bid 2 and Y'all Drawn 2 potentially
mix.
in the works.
Okay.
Written up. So that's why I said we're giving this review 3 out of 5. That this could be one of those joints we might have to look back after we see Y'all Drawn 2 and be like, damn, it was a setup for
For two.
two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So you
saying?
think with the
Definitely
bid?
gotta tell the Bubbles backstory, y'all. They got
Yeah,
me on that one. I said, damn,
we need Bubbles
I'm sorry,
backstory.
y'all.
Bubbles backstory for sure.
Because I definitely assumed it was war paint. I'm like, damn, Bubbles crazy.
Was he? Was
I
he?
got the perfect
Was
backstory
he
too.
dipped in bleach as a child? Like what happened?
Yeah.
No. He's white. He's white.
Bubbles is identified as a white man.
And with that note,
Watch out for Caucasians because they'll try to run your credit up and gentrify your neighborhoods. But until next time, Dom Dudes and Friends with a story begins. You now we're candy like your grandma's groceries out of French grocery. Goddamn. Molly Cobain, BB Carradine, King Twig, shout out I Am Guru and the rest of the crew. October 3rd. Live show. Silk City.
We going up.
October 3rd. Silk City.
second show.
The
Fuck you
second
talking
show.
about?
Volume 2.
City.
Volume 2. Shout out to SBE Clothing and all that. You know how we carrying it.
Silk.
Man, we out this
City.
joint.
We back with the reviews.
Silk.
I don't even know what they want to do with it. We just gonna do it, you did. I been on too much. Shit.